everybody. We are moving to part 2 of Kamut Bread. You have to set your oven to 400. Make sure the shelf is in the middle of your oven. A lot of people have it everywhere else. It's got to be in the middle so it has that heat level coming around the bread, top, bottom, left, right, front, back. All right? Now, we have to do something. Just getting the towels off and showing you the bread. Show you how much. I got lemons and stuff here because I'm doing other things as well. When I turn you down, you'll probably see them. See? I got a whole bunch of lemons right here. Okay, you see how high the breads are? That's where they have to be. See? Now what you're going to do is take a corrugated, which is a bread knife. You see how the blades are? They're just like that. You can see it. You're going to put 3 slashes. Do not go any lower than 1/4 inch doing these slashes, because remember they're going to spread. So you don't have to go real deep. Just 3 slashes gently. Now what you're going to do is brush them with water, cold water. I'm going to be running my water while I do it. That's one. You can see I didn't press hard, but they're starting to get deep. Bring it up so you can see. See those slashes? They're opening up in spite of making a very mild slash. Okay, those are ready to go. We just have to wait for the oven to hit 400. See, what I'm doing is I'm running out of lemon peel, so I bought 6 lemon. No, wait a minute, I bought 12. Oh, how many lemons did I buy? 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 lemons, and I paid $6. $6. That's a bit much. See, this is when the government's taking control of your life. They are taking complete control of the meat and stuff. Oh, I need the knife. What am I putting it up? By them doing this, you can't go any place and get a deal. So you're stuck. This is how they're doing it. That's what the ADM is about. Before, farmers could deal with people, and people would pay the farmer a flat rate of pay, and they would sit there and get it. Like I told you, there were farmers that grew food, and what they did was they would sit there and say, give me $5 for a basket. Well, at that time it was probably 3, but I'm going to say 5 for you to do it. And it was a big basket. And they gave you a little shovel. You could sit there and pick whatever you wanted. As long as it was in that basket, you only paid $3. And if you went to the parks, you could pick free food. It was right there. Help yourself. This is how it was. The ADA came in, ADM, and they're saying, no, wherever you go, you're going to pay a flat rate. That is controlling you. They're controlling everything. We need for our government to be shrunk back to where the people have control. Oh, you have the right to vote, but they're still going to do what they want. They make bills and you have to pay for it. We shouldn't have to pay for their bills. They're making bills. Before, they used to come to us and say, look, I have this idea and I want to do it. Could we have buy savings bond? And this is where the government used to get our money, is we would buy savings bond, and 50 years later they would have to pay you back with interest. So it was compounded, so you got a lot of money. Now they just go to central bank, spend what they want, and then they tell you you have to flip. This is why our taxes are so high. Government has to get out of our life and has to come back to us. We need somebody who will sit there and do that. If you run to the government because of your problems, the government's going to take it away. That's what the fight's all about, is we have the rights and the government answers to us, but the government is so big now, it's saying, no, you don't answer to us anymore. I don't have to answer to you. And we've heard our president say it. He said, I don't work for you. Yes, he does. He works for us, the American people. People could not come and complain about. Congressmen used to stay, and I remember this in my lifetime. They used to be in their little area of the United States dealing with their people, and the senators dealt with their state, and that was it. Now we get foreigners who come in and say, oh, you got to help the people over here, you got to help. So they go to the congressman, and then the Congress gets in this power, and they're getting power hungry. They're dictating what we can be taught, the basics. They say, no, well, you're not going to be taught the 3 R's anymore. We want you to do this and that. The thing is that they say progress is good. How can progress be good when people are burning out, they're getting frustrated, they're shorting out, they're angry, and everything else? They're not. It's not better. It's not helping mankind. You say the medicines, those medicines they're making are not new. They sat on the shelves in the 1950s and they were considered too dangerous of the side effects. So now they pull them off the shelf and say, oh, we got this new medicine here. And they've messed up our food so bad, it's ridiculous. So now diseases are on the rampage because we're not getting the nutrients we need. The government has come in and said, you can get what you want. They tell the children, if your parents don't buy you what you want, you sit there and come to us. We'll take care of them. The government's in our lives. You have to tell them no. You have to say, no, this is my life. You got to push back. We, the people, have to push back and say, no, the power is ours, not yours. You don't have a right to spend money. As far as I'm concerned, if Congress wants to spend it, spend their paychecks and pay the bills, the government's bills. Since you're making the bills, then you take your whole paycheck, because you're making 100 and some odd thousand plus, and you go ahead and you start paying the bills that you have tried to throw on the American people. And we got governments in other countries that don't even pay us back, and they're allowed to do this. And that's why people are shorting out. They're not getting the nutrients or anything else. So it's a bad situation. I remember when the government started growing. And I was saying, we were the bank for the government. And if we went back like that, half the programs that they do, they would not have the money for. There wouldn't be any money. And then we wouldn't be sending our money overseas and everything. And then they come to the people, they'd have to say, our roads need fixing. Okay, we'll buy savings bonds, but you better use the money for fixing our roads or our bridges and everything. Of course, the other governments wouldn't be happy with us doing that, but they have a government that works for them. And if they pay taxes, then they should be able to, pay their bills. We have to pay ours. But I don't like paying for a bill that I didn't accumulate. I mean, I pay mine, okay? So Congress should take their paychecks, since they like spending our money, and paying the bills. Okay, this is going to cook for 45 minutes, okay? And then the bread will be done. I'm going to finish doing this. I don't think you mind. Well, it seems that I got live on. I heard from YouTube. I think I got it. I just haven't used it yet. See, all this juice, I am going to strain it and I'm going to can it. I'm going to get all the seeds out of it. And then I'm going to take all the pith off those peelings and dehydrate it. And then I'll have enough lemon zest for the year. Though I might do some more lemons. Go back to the store. I wish they were on sale more, but they probably won't be until further into the season. And pick up extra bags and stuff. So in my lifetime, just talking about what I know in my lifetime and what I saw. And I have seen a lot. That's a lot of juice. So listen, I'll let you go. I'm going to strain this and get other stuff going, and I'll get back to you when the bread is done. Okay, the bread is done. Here it is. Oh, that's hot. It has a golden look to it because I added the kamut in it. Now what you have to do is wait for that to cool, which will take a while. I just tried that pie. My girlfriend is correct. It is fantastic. So, here it is. It's really hot to handle. There it is. Listen, you take care and have a lovely day. Bye-bye.